Hello everybody and welcome back to Alice Talks Football. Manchester United have just beaten Norwich 4-0. This is kind of what I expected. I predicted we'd win 3-0, we won 4-0. It's Norwich City, we should be happy. A 4-0 win is what we expect against a team like Norwich City. We can't get carried away because it is Norwich. They are bottom of the league, they're the worst team in the league. But a 4-0 win, we played great. I'm happy with pretty much everything. So today's video is 5 things we learned from the Manchester United versus Norwich City game, and it's going to be 5 positive things because I don't really think there were many negatives to take for the game, and I just want to keep this positive. So make sure you hit that like button, and if you're a Man United or a general football fan, then subscribe down below to the channel. Now the first thing is Martial, Rashford and Greenwood still on scoring form. They all get onto the score sheet. Greenwood comes on, boom, 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 bang, outside the box. Brilliant finish. The guy is just 18 years old, and I know he gets the Van Persie comparisons, but that was Robin Van Persie-esque. 2 goals for Rashford. He scores the penalty against Tim Krul when he saved his back at Carrow Road, and Martial scores, and that was a great header by Martial. In between 2 defenders, perfect header. And then the Rashford goal was well taken, but Juan with the assist was amazing. But our attacking 3 players score. They're back on the score sheet. Rashford with 14 now. I think Martial has 8 or 9, and Greenwood has 4, but I only started like 4 games. So the attacking players have scored. That is the first positive. They're on great form. It shows that our attackers can finish and they have it in them. They just need a player to create chances for them, and they're full of goals. Now, the second point I made is Brandon Williams was excellent today. The only negative was that miss. But I want you to look at that miss and see the run he made. He ran and sprang from like that end all the way to that end to get the ball, and he missed it. Yeah, it was an awful miss. In fairness, the ball was bouncing. He was sprinting at it. He had so much power behind. It wasn't a good miss. But other than that, it was a brilliant performance from Brandon Williams. He took this clean cut tackle and made a few blocks. Getting forward, he provided a lot. So the second point I want to make is that Brandon Williams should play in games in which we dominate possession, because I think he offers a little bit more than Luke Shaw. I think Luke Shaw's better defensively because obviously he's a young lad. He needs to learn, but I think going forward Brandon Williams offers something, especially because he can cut in on his right foot, which is something different. And I just think he got into key positions quite a lot, and he just brought the ball up quite a lot, and I think he would play really well for, you know, an 18-19-year-old lad. So that's the second point I want to make. I think Brandon Williams should start in games like this. I think Luke Shaw should start in top 6 games where they're going to attack us, even though I do probably prefer Brandon right now, but I just think Brandon's better when it's teams that sit back and allow us to have possession. The third point is Mata to play over Lingard, especially in teams that dominate possession. We know that Lingard is pretty much done at Manchester United. He has been shocking. So I think that Juan Mata, not in all games, because Juan Mata is very inconsistent. He is done as a footballer, but he had an excellent game today. And we got to give him applaud for that. He was probably up there with man of the match. He did die off a little bit in the last 20 minutes, but so did the game. He did, you know, he's not fit to play a full game. He hasn't got it for a full game. But teams like Norwich and Southampton's, no offence to Southampton, or, you know, like lower teams, I think Mata should play over Lingard. Lingard has the ability when he's been given space to be well, but Mata is much better in teams, again, where we dominate possession, and he needs to play over Lingard in most games. I'm not the biggest fan of Juan Mata. I mean, he's a brilliant professional, but obviously I would love a Bruno Fernandes, so hopefully he comes to play in that position. But this was the type of game that Juan Mata needed to play, and again, he 2 assists, that's more than what Lingard's got in the last year. I'm not going to try and be a Lingard hater, but he's not been good enough. The third point is a clean sheet. The fourth point, sorry, is a clean sheet, because we have not got a clean sheet very much this season. I think it's our 4th clean sheet this season. So to get a clean sheet was brilliant. De Gea made 1 excellent save. To be honest, it looked like we're going to get a clean sheet. They didn't really do much. Last 10 minutes, they had a few shots. De Gea made an excellent save at the end of the first half, which kind of kept us in it. But obviously, I think we were going to win anyway, even if that went in. But it was a brilliant save from De Gea. It just gives the defence confidence. Maguire, who, you know, had a knock, and he did his hip and I thought he was brilliant. I thought the defence was brilliant. We only have that much to do, but they were good. You know, what I want to make is a positive again that we created chances. I think Mata and Pereira are probably our best chance creation players after Pogba, but obviously Mata and Pereira are very inconsistent, a little bit, you know what I mean? But we created chances. And now I know this is only Norwich, we can't get ahead of ourselves. Could we do that against a better team that might sit back, a more organised team? Who knows? We haven't seen it much, but it just shows that today we started to create chances. We didn't create loads and loads and loads, but like the chances we created, we seem to take, and I just think that's a positive because, you know, United, we've been awful recently against teams that we should dominate possession. I think there was a stat when we won like 8% of games that we dominate possession under Solskjaer. It's now probably gone up to like 20% because we dominated Burnley with possession. We won against Norwich today, which we dominate possession. So they're the 5 positives I want to make. Obviously about clean sheet, dominating possessions, Mata creating chances, Williams being great, and our goal scorer scoring. I hope you enjoyed that video. Give it a like, hit that subscribe button, comment, and I'll reply to your comments, and thanks, share.